All right, everyone. Hello. Good morning. This is an end of week Forex update. So I wanted to do this a little bit earlier. I was having some issues with the VPN, but it's working now. And I just want to go over how the week was. And it wasn't, it was an interesting one. So what I want to show is my trades. And as you can see, yep, it's it's not super great. It's been a little unfortunate. So I played the New Zealand dollar long. Wasn't successful. It did reverse. And USD CAD, I actually got in, as you can see, at 330, and I got out at 32,957. So it was quite interesting. So I played this. When did I get into this? All right, so I closed out. It was sort of around here when it looked like it had reversed and wasn't going long anymore. Because if I go to the daily, this sort of caught my attention here, that wiki candle. I can't circle things because it's not in the free version, but we've got that current candle. That's 1, 2. So that third candle was quite interesting. And I played it, but it was actually reversing a little bit, so I closed out because it was looking like at that point in the week, it was sort of like Wednesday, it was looking like the US dollar index was weakening, and there was some dovish comments and everything, and I was like, okay, look, let's get out, let's protect things. So it was a small loss, but as you can see, I mean, it's, nearly 100 pips. It's like, not 100, it's like 33 was the entry, so it's like 42.90, so it's about 70 pips that it went up through the entry price. So it's a little frustrating, but I mean, I look at it now. I'll zoom in again on the daily if it wants to. There we go. So it's tried a few times to get through here, as you can see on the daily recently. So I really paid close attention to that. So I might leave this for now. It's a really mixed bag this week with the US dollar strength and whatnot. So I'm just going to sip my coffee. Let's just go to the New Zealand dollar now as well. And I certainly don't run away. So this week was timing was definitely the issue, and I closed out that USD CAD manually as well. So that was a little reckless, and because it didn't hit the stop. It was actually so, but I didn't go off on some tangent and chase trades and whatever. So I didn't do that. New Zealand dollar. This was long as well. If I review the thesis here, it was a similar thing with a wiki candle. We're going down the 4-hourly. It was sort of here, and then it was around this candle here after this engulfing candle, and it moved pretty nicely. And it must have moved in my favor a little bit. I wasn't, it's a set and forget type thing, but then it did come back and it hit the stop loss. So currently it's about negative 1% for the week on the Orlando account as well. And I need to link this to the MyFX book program as well, because it really does help keep you accountable. And I emailed Lupus Proprietary Trading as well, with Jackson Capital, and they said, the 3 months wasn't too bad for me. So I'm going to start again. I'm going to add a clean 1,000 at the start of April. And also, I will be staying in China. So I got through the probationary period. Essentially, really, so I can definitely trade from here. It's just sometimes it's a little erratic with the VPN. So, but it actually is good for me because I don't check as much, and because the less chart time, the better for me. I just sort of see a setup I'm familiar with that I back tested, and I sort of go, and I don't think about it. And if you start checking stuff too much, it's not really a good thing. So I definitely I'm learning lessons, and it was a full year of live trading last year. It was my first proper full live trading year, and it was essentially break even. It was like negative 0.5%. So this year I've sort of dialed it up a little bit more, especially with the trial, but I'm learning that that's not really appropriate. But I'm going to call him next week and just really confirm, and it'll be the start of the. When will that be actually? It won't be a Monday. The 1st of April is. When is the 1st of April? Oh, it is a Monday. Okay, perfect. All right, so it'll be Monday the 1st of April. Will be when I'm back on again. Now, what I'll do here, I'll do a little bit of a watch list as well. I just want to make sure we're still recording. Yeah, so those are my two trades. So the USD CAD, New Zealand dollar. USD CAD actually continued on. That sort of trading though, that's like really that's what it's all about. It's a real mental game, and you shouldn't feel like things are against you. Like you're like, oh my god, like the world's against me for this. Like it's really not. It's just you just need to be aware of your biases and your ability just to stick with the plan and be disciplined. Because really less is best. Like it really is. Now the pound is interesting as well. I'll bring the daily up. I've sort of been discussing the pound here in regards to going long, and it's still like it's respecting the 55-day moving average as well. The trend's still there. So to me, this previous daily candle where it sort of was bearish and wicked down, that's taken out stops of longs, providing liquidity. So the pound long is a potential trade. Now, what else is going on? Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie 2. If this can just, on Monday, if it can just sort of do like a neutral candle, I'd contemplate the stop for a buy down here, and you'd get in on the high pretty much for a long. So that's what I'm thinking about for the Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie I actually quite like. I mean, there is a little bit of congestion though. So what I mean by that is you can see around, above 86, like 87, it's just up here. It's all just, it's not too good. So that's something to pay attention to, like these sort of levels. I was just pointing at the screen, but obviously you guys can't see that because you can't see me. So around here, like we go down a little bit. I've got the Chinese TV going with the figure skating. Forgot how loud it was. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the video, but yeah. So that's my only concern. If we compare it to the pound Aussie to the pound, it's similar with congestion. So. But really, it tops out here with the pound at like a little bit higher. Really, like here, 33.40 odd. There's a little bit more room to move. You just want to assess risk to reward as well. So, ideally, a small pullback on Tuesday would be good. I'd buy into that. So, pound strength is there. Someone talking about New Zealand CAD. Oh. For the people that say the trends are sort of, I didn't really catch this, obviously. Now, the reason for that is I can't be in too many pairs, though. So, that's an important thing to remember. Like, I can't be in this trade. And once the USD CAD sort of happened, I was a little unsettled. And I was like, whoa, like, it would have turned. It wouldn't have been a really huge positive week, but it would have been positive. And it's always nice to be positive. So, it was a little unfortunate. I didn't sort of take that trade. I want to go to the weekly now. New Zealand CAD. Right up here, where it is now, is very interesting. New Zealand CAD is also a potential buy trade as well. This could just run, so you got to be aware of that for the trend traders out there. So, pound US, pound Aussie, and New Zealand CAD, all potential longs. More updates on Monday. And then entries possibly Tuesday. So that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.